Today everyone, we are going to talk about the Global South and I know what is inside in our topic. There are four objectives in our topic. First bullet, explain and place the idea of the Global South in the context of world geopolitics. Second bullet, examine the contributions and particular difficulties such as poverty, climate change, and political instability faced by a nation in the Global South. Third bullet, examine how the UN and World Bank, among others international organizations, are tackling the problems that the global faces. Fourth bullet, emphasize effort or successful case study that are being led by countries in the Global South. Global South are terms that denote a method of grouping countries based on their defining characteristics with regard to socioeconomics and politics. According to UN Trade and Development, the Global South broadly comprises Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean, Asia, excluding Israel, Japan, and South Korea, and Oceania, excluding Australia and New Zealand. The Global South contributions to the world are multifaceted and significant. Recognizing and appreciating these contributions is crucial for fostering a more equitable and collaborative global order. By acknowledging the diverse strength and potential of the Global South, we can work together to build a more just, sustainable future for all. It is important to note that the Global South is not a monolithic entity. Its diverse nations have unique strengths, challenges, and perspectives. Understanding these nuances is essential for fostering meaningful and effective collaboration between the Global South and the rest of the world. The poverty and economic disparities in the world Global South are complex and deeply rooted. Addressing the challenge requires a concerted effort from government, international organizations, and civil society to create a more equitable and just world. By promoting sustainable development, fair trade, and inclusive economic growth, we can work together or toward a future where everyone has opportunities to thrive. The Global South is witnessing a surge in extreme weather events including droughts, floods, hot waves, and cyclones. These events cause widespread damage to infrastructure, agriculture, and livelihoods, leading to displacement, foods insecurity, and economic hardship.
The Global South refers to various countries around the world that are sometimes described as developing, less developed, or underdeveloped. Many of these countries, although by no means all, are in, are in the southern hemisphere, largely in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. In general, they are poorer, have a higher levels of income inequality, and suffer lower life expectancy and harsher living conditions that countries in the global north, that is richer nations that are located mostly in North America and Europe, which with some addition in Oceania and elsewhere. The global north and global south are terms that refer to a way of grouping country based on their socioeconomic and political characteristics. The global south broadly comprises of Africa, Latin, Latin America, and the Caribbean, Asia, exclusive Israel, Japan, and South Korea, and Oceania.
The Global South refers to various countries around the world that are sometimes described as developing, else developed, or underdeveloped. Many of these countries, although by no means all, are in the southern hemisphere, largely in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. In general, they are poor, have higher levels of income inequality, and suffer lower life expectancy and harsher living conditions than countries in the global north, that is, richer nations that are located mostly in North America and Europe, with some additions in Oceania and elsewhere. The global north and global south are terms that refer to a way of grouping countries based on their social, economic, and political characteristic. The global south broadly compares Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean, Asia, excluding Israel, Japan, and the South Korea, and Oceania, excluding Australia and New Zealand.
The United Nations (UN) is an international organization founded in 1945 after World War II. Its purpose is to maintain international peace and security, develop friendly relations among nations, and promote social and economic progress. It has 193 members states and its headquarters in the New York City. Organization WHO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations, UNESCO, and the World Food Programme WFP, each focusing on specific areas of global concern. The World Bank and IMF play a complex and often controversial role in the Global South, where they can provide much needed financial assistance and technical expertise. Their policies and practices have been criticized from exacerbating inequality, promoting austerity, and lacking transparency. The future of the international depends on their ability to address these concerns and build more equitable and sustainable partnership with developing countries.
The World Bank and IMF play a complex and often controversial role in the Global South. While they can provide much needed financial assistance and technical expertise, their policy and practice had been criticized for exacerbating inequality, promoting austerity, and lacking transparency. The future of this institution depends on their ability to address these concerns and build more equitable and sustainable partnership with developing countries.